What's up, guys? It's Logo back with FlexiPill episode 129. Today was week 22, day two. We had our primary squat session today. I hit 270 for three sets of six. I decided today to put my belt back on. I kind of made this decision yesterday because I was like, all right, I've used my knee sleeves. It only really took me about, I don't know, 3 weeks to get used to them. And I feel like if I waste, well, maybe not waste the rest of this block, but if I don't start using it for the rest of this block, I'm kind of like bleeding energy, especially because I'm in a pretty big deficit. I'm gonna lose weight. There's no point for me really to not use it at this point when I've already become accustomed to the knee sleeves, other than just like ego and I squat raw, and that doesn't really matter to me. So I was just like, I'm just gonna put it on, and man, I miss this feeling. I feel so powerful under squats with my belt, especially because I took the time. This is exactly how in my head I thought I was gonna feel when I put my belt on after building, my squat form back up again and doing, 20 or like 18, 19 weeks of just pure raw squatting. It's exactly how I thought it was gonna feel in my head, and it feels fantastic. I feel so good, and I feel like my form is really locked in. The only thing I'm having a problem with is like finding depth. But I think it was just the first angle, but I also think that I ended up sinking it more on the second set because I watched the first set and I was like, okay, this is high. I need to find that feeling of depth again on with a belt and knee sleeves because it's been a while. So I don't really think I don't think it's going to be a problem. I think it's just a feeling that I have to find consistently again. Um, but man, they felt so good and they were really easy in my opinion, um, which is good. They should be easy. And I think next block I'm not going to restart from all the way at eights again. I think I'm gonna go seven, and then I'm gonna go five for the next 6 week wave because I'm gonna restart this 6 week block again. But I think I'm just gonna go one rep down and just really try to push it on volume with my belt this time, and I think it's gonna go pretty well in my opinion. Because those they felt heavy, and as soon as I put my belt on, I was like, oh, oh, this feels really fucking good. Like, man, it's been a long time since I've had like that confidence in squat to where like I know I'm gonna smoke this. And if I'm being honest, I don't know if I've ever had like such good blocks of back to back squat training. I feel like for me, maybe it's because I never strung together like consistent scheming on my own or like progression for squats. Um, and I've never tracked as diligently as I do now with my training to the point where like okay, I know what I need to hit, I know what I'm going to hit, and I know what I have hit, and I'm going to make sure that I at least go up. I've kind of always like left it in the hands of trainers when I was doing it, and I never had like the entire progression cycle for a block planned out like I have this last training block. And honestly, I feel like it's so good, man. Like I'm so glad that I have learned how to program for myself, and I found the style of training that really works and resonates for me because I feel like I'm gonna make some insane progress this year. Now that we're in 2026, and I'm really excited to show you. And I hope that this year I can hit something on squat that I'm proud of. And it doesn't even have to hit number like be a certain number. I just want it to look good because historically my squats have not looked that good. So whatever it is at whatever weight, as long as I can be proud of the form and uh, making it look really good and move well, then that's good enough for me. But that's pretty much it for today, guys. If you enjoyed the video, consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribe. And I will see you tomorrow for day three. Thanks for watching.